Look who it is, the previous owner with my previous van, with his previous car. We want to move all the stuff over here out, sweep it, pull the car in, get it up. And then what's the first order of business on your old car? Is it going to be weird working on your old car again?
No, it should be fine.
It's all part of my master plan, by the way. I buy your car, have you come back up here to work on it. And then, yeah, it's a full circle, man. What do you think about these new spindles? Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yep, professional.
It's got extended studs on it. It looks nice.
I bought all new OEM hubs and bearings.
Yeah,
Bought some ARP studs, threw that in there. They got powder coated it too. You can see the bracing that he put, or the gussets.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good.
Yup.
And the thing is, you can't even see where he welded it here, really.
Hey Justin, I got some new parts. Come here, let me show you. Tell me what you think about these. Check it out.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see that. Nice.
You off with it?
Yeah, dude, originally I was going to buy these.
Dude.
I was in a rush because I cracked the back of the old ones.
Yeah. The factory ones?
The factory ones, and they tend to crack if you over torque it.
Right.
I didn't realize that, so.
And I also got these from Rad Dan.
Nice.
They just came out. It's not even listed on his website. I had to contact him directly. But they're the radiator hold downs.
Yeah, that's gonna look clean.
Law billet. This is the like acrylic or polycarbonate or whatever cam cover.
Clear, yeah, cover.
Yep. And then what do you think about these?
Ohlins, dang. Baller, dude.
Go gold or go home. Yeah, I think the agenda is obviously put the spindles on, but also swap out to the Ohlins.
Yeah.
Yep. And then see how far we get.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Should be able to get most of that stuff done today.
Today? That's optimistic, dude.
I think so.
Dang.
My car. This guy.
Whoa. What sort of wheeling and dealing are you doing at my house right now? What's going on? What is this? What is that?
It's the weld reverse tilt mechanism.
For the Cresta?
Yes.
You have a Cresta too? Mm-hmm. Of course. Can I have this instead?
No.
It's sold already. Let's check out the hood though. Ooh, this is actually pretty nice.
It is, yeah.
This is
Just needs a little work, you know? Like it's clear. That's
It's
it.
gonna need to be refinished for sure.
It's a stock hood though, right?
Yeah, stock-ish. If you look underneath when we take it out, you'll see.
Okay. And then those brackets you guys were showing, that reverses the opening of the hood.
Yeah, so
That's pretty sweet, man.
this is for the other side.
I'll give you $1 more than what he's paying for it.
The difference is, you see how this is deeper than the normal hood? They just made this indentation so like you can put the bracket on there without it. Do you have,
Hey, what
do you have any guy to get it there? Yeah, that's yours.
This is mine?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
So that's a bumper protector.
And that's factory, Nissan.
Pretty cool.
Factory Nissan.
Do you want to hop in too? Yeah, just get in the middle. We have to like sit 3 in the back. All right, we're checking on the sound system. Hold on, let me play. Is it already hooked up to my phone?
I think so.
Oh, wow, hold on. Yeah, it is, damn. Maybe like 35.
Damn.
Pretty good, huh?
It's like you're at a rave or something.
Damn, it's like a back massage back here. So Justin over here, he's making the list. Walk us through what we gotta do. Okay, you're not paying attention. First one is spindles. Second one, we gotta install coilovers. Fuka ball joints. Tail light, tail light mounting because the tail lights are not mounted properly. They're kind of falling off. The Deafy removal. So this is for the Deafy display that's inside the interior right now. We're gonna take that out, give it back to him. What else? Remove driver's seat.
Yep.
That's his driver's seat. The bride, what is it?
Gardis 3.
The Kevlar thing.
Yep.
R&R, the rear hub, change of bearings, put in the new studs back there. And then, what is this? Hammer the firewall. Okay, it's rubbing a little bit in the front.
Yep.
So we're going to hammer the firewall a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit, yeah. And the last one, you can check this off real quick. Find Grady boost controller issue, because when I got the car back from the shop that I took it to, the boost controller stopped working, but we found the issue. Very easy fix. It was simply, what was it?
The T was cut
Off of this control module thing.
Yeah.
So there's a vacuum line that goes there.
Vacuum hose that goes.
It was just it was just hanging here, and then there's a T on it.
Originally, there's a T between this and the stock fuel pressure regulator.
Right.
That's where I pulled the vacuum from.
Yeah. So
but we were trying to trace it earlier because I thought it went all the way to the back, like they connected it to the back. But then when you pulled it out, it wasn't connected to anything. That's why it was reading 0.
Yeah, because we deleted a lot of stuff when I had this intake manifold cleaned off. So that one just got missed. Pretty easy fix at least. Just shoved it back in there. Pretty sure this thing will be boosting properly now.
Yep.
And now on to the next thing, which is going to be the suspension. Let's go ahead and take out the coilovers. We went to AutoZone and got the good old ball joint removal tool. So we're going to pop that out, take the spindle out, take the coilovers off, and then, get on with the suspension stuff. And obviously clean it. You want a rubber mallet?
Sure. Should be fine. So ghetto.
Dude, what kind of dolly is this?
Cool.
I got it.
YouTuber.
This bolt's so long.
It is.
So the front suspension is now all apart. Coilovers are out. Upper control arms out. These are the old spindles that we took out. You can see they were chopped. What were they? 50 millimeter chop or something like that?
15 million.
Yeah, a little bit too much. The new ones, which are back there somewhere, are I think 25 millimeters. Quick update, the front upper control arms are now installed in the car. We just need to torque these 2 bolts on both sides. And we also installed brand new ball joints on these as well. Quick little intermission. We took a break from all the suspension stuff and test fit the new Aero. This stuff is made in Siberia, Russia, which is pretty gnarly. There's all the Rulon G Cresta OEM, I guess.
The S2.
Yeah, the S2 lip kit.
Yep.
It's a little bit.
The reason this is like this is because the jack stands.
Right, it's kind of in the way, but behind it, it's actually it's pretty good. Like you can see back here, not much body work is even really needed, I don't think.
Yeah.
And then you can see the rear lip kits on the bumper too, back there.
I think it'll look better with the chrome grille, the OEM.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I got like 2 of them here and then 2 more coming.
Oh shit.
So hopefully I'll find a good one out of those 4.
Yeah.
But right now, the BN grill is a little bit
too aggressive now.
Too aggressive for this OEM lip kit spec, But it looks a hell of a lot better than before, just even mocked up like this, huh?
Yeah, looks good.
Nice.
Imagine it one color.
All white. Yep. So it's about midnight here already. We pretty much wrapped up the front suspension stuff for today. We're going to come back tomorrow and put in the coilovers, the spindles, and just get this all done. Should be pretty quick at that point. Then we'll move on to the rear. Let's check out the checklist that we did as well. So today we did, we found out the issue for the boost controller. We hammered the firewall. Hopefully that clears enough now. Let's see. Taillight mounting was kind of wonky from before when I took it to the shop, and then it was just like kind of hanging off. So that's fixed. And then the ball joints are installed. The front upper control arms are installed. So tomorrow coilovers, spindles, and then we'll move on to the rear and do all that stuff. I think the hardest part today was really just doing all the cleaning. Yeah. And my floor is kind of taking some damage from all that, so not too stoked about that. Yeah. Sick, tired, bro. Day 2. Just woke up. Justin's behind the camera right now. Quick recap of yesterday. We, I don't know, I'm pretty fried right now. What did we do yesterday? Bunch of stuff. Oh, actually, Justin got into town a little bit, like around noon or something like that. And then we had to do some stuff with the hood or whatever. And then getting started took a while, so we had a late start. I think we finished around midnight, but we didn't have a full day. We had maybe a quarter of a day. today we're gonna have a full day. There's gonna be even more work to do. As you can see, got some stuff out here just like stored. My house looks kind of like a junkyard now. Like I got, you know, wheels and tires behind us. But the cool thing about having your own house finally is you answer to no one, and I can do whatever the hell I want, which is pretty sick, you know? So I can make the garage look like a mess, which it does right now. We need to put the coilovers on today, which are over here. These Ohlins bad boys, we gotta assemble them. Probably put about 4 millimeters of preload on the springs, throw those in there, then get to the rear and do the same thing for the rear. Probably take out the hub. Dang, these look nice. So we got one of the front coilovers assembled. Now we're just setting the preload. So the way we're doing is we're spinning this this collar up until it's snug. So it has 0 preload, just by hand, so we can't move the spring. And then we put this bottom collar up to the bottom of it. And then from here, we use this as like the set point. So now we'll turn this other collar on top until there's about a 4 millimeter gap in between these two collars, and that's about a 4 mil preload. And that should do it. And the shim that we're using to determine 4 millimeters is the spanner wrench itself, because if you measure the thickness of it, it is right at about 4 millimeters. And if you put it in between the collars now, that should be the ticket. Here's a look at one of the Stance XR1 coilovers that we took out of the front. Quick status update, we just got back from dinner. The front Ohlins are now installed. Justin's inside the cabin right now, fixing some wiring under the dashboard. I'm over here doing the oil change and getting that ready to go. And then after this, I think I'll go grab the spindles and put them in the front, and then finish up the front suspension. Then we're gonna hang the rear Ohlins right here. I was gone for the past week. I was out of the state. So now that I'm back, let's just do a quick wrap up of how things are looking right now with the car. So all the front suspension stuff is fairly sorted except for the spindle. Basically the new spindles. The bolts that go through the RCA here. There's 2 bolts that go to the bottom of it. They got really jacked up. So basically the new spindles, they came powder coated. There's a lot of sand in the threads. Didn't see it. Put the thing in there, tried bolting it on, started getting really tight. Then tried taking the bolts back out, and that's when things just got completely effed up. Basically I had to send the spindle back to the guy who did all that stuff, and basically we have to make a new spindle and redo it. So that's sort of a bummer. That's going to definitely put a damper in things, but because now things are going to take a little bit longer because of the whole spindle ordeal, I am going to take the opportunity to basically redo the entire front lower control arm and the tension rod setup as well. I'm going to take all these out and put in a new setup that gets away with the spacer. So you no longer need a spacer with the new IKEA arms I'm getting. The Ohlins are now hung, but they're not fully bolted in because I have to take off the rear knuckle and basically undo the hub. Obviously take out the axle nut, pull this thing off, take out the hub, press everything out, clean it, and then put in all new bearings and seals, which I have. They actually came from the mail from Japan just the other day. Let's go over here to the carport, which is now kind of doubling as my storage unit. And now here in this box are all the new seals, hubs, bearings, all that good stuff for the rear hubs, including the nuts. So that's going to go in there once I can get the knuckle pulled off, and these all have to be pressed in and installed. And then once that's done, obviously the rear suspension can start going back on. But yeah, here's a look at the setup right now in this garage bay. It kind of cleaned things up a little bit. The floor is still kind of dirty. So that's sort of the sequence of next steps. I need to finish off the suspension. Then I need to move on to the brakes, get these calipers out of here, put the new brake kit in, which I'll show you guys hopefully in the next video. The door cards for the front are removed. So everything in here is pretty much open. So we can go ahead and work on hopefully the wiring to the Gannon doors and get that working. Here's a look at the new speakers I got installed. That's a crossover, tweeter, composite mounts and everything, all 3D printed. But anyway, thanks for watching. That's it for now. Stay tuned for the next stuff. There's a lot more things to be thrown at this car. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, bros.